Hello and welcome to Wanderland. Today we are filming our second of 7 consecutive weeks of festive afternoon teas. And today we are back in London and we are going to have a bottomless champagne afternoon tea at Rubens at the Palace. Now there's something a little off right now. I'm not sure what it is.
Did somebody say bottomless champagne?
Oh my goodness, David's here. He's here. He's almost playing hooky on a weekday, on a school day.
It's a Monday, it's school day. Yeah.
Yes, but we're going to go enjoy some afternoon tea and we'd love to invite you to join along. So we'll see you down the rabbit hole.
A warm welcome to the Rubens.
Oh, thank you. Hello and welcome back to Wanderland. So we have been sat down at Rubens at the Palace and we have a magnificent view of the backside of Buckingham Palace. Can't even believe it, how wonderful. And there seems to be so many people out on a Monday and it's really fun. We have the window seat, absolute window seat, so we can watch everything happening back and forth. It's almost like you're a pet in a pet store. You're just right here, which is kind of fun. It is kind of fun. But anyways, let's get this afternoon tea started. So we've just were given our first little treat for this festive afternoon tea. It's our first mulled wine of 2023. So cheers.
Cheers to mulled wine.
Cheers to mulled wine.
Always a good start. That's nice.
I love mulled wine. And they have powdered sugar around. This is all powdered sugar. I've never had mulled wine with powdered sugar. It's beautiful.
It's nice, yeah.
It's like snow.
And they've got dehydrated sliced apple in there as well.
Yes, absolutely lovely. Well, a very good start to this afternoon tea here at Rubens at the Palace. Here is the menu for afternoon tea at Rubens at the Palace. Very nice. A winter wonderland tea. It looks great. I'm so looking forward to this. It's served in the Palace Lounge and it's just a lovely, lovely location. The Winter Wonderland afternoon tea started on November the 15th and it goes on until January the 2nd, 2024. So you still have time to get in here and have a lovely afternoon tea. All right, now, because this is a bottomless champagne afternoon tea, I'm gonna leave it over to David now. He's gonna show you what he's up to.
Well, it's bottomless, but not forever. So we have to start the timers. So always start the timer when they first pour, not when you arrive or anything.
Right.
And yeah.
So it's a 2-hour window today, and we look forward to enjoying
glass of
this.
Lancer.
Woohoo! Cheers.
Cheers.
So winter afternoon tea is £82 a person with 1 glass of mulled wine. And I'm going to show you the menu right here and you'll be able to look through the different prices. Something that I did read in the menu right here, it does say they kindly request a 24 hours notice for the above options and any other dietary restrictions. So vegetarian, vegan, halal, gluten-free. So make sure when you book your afternoon tea to let them know at that point if you have any dietary restrictions. I booked my afternoon tea here at the Rubens at the Palace on afternoonteas.co.uk, and I'll make sure to leave a link right down below so you can find it yourself. I'm going to go through the afternoon tea selection, what we're going to enjoy today here at the Winter Wonderland Afternoon Tea. So the savory sandwich selections are Norfolk roast turkey, sage and onion stuffing with cranberry mayonnaise on charcoal bread, Scottish smoked salmon and chive cream cheese on sun-dried tomato bread, roast beef sirloin horseradish cream on beetroot bread. We've got chicken, grain mustard mayonnaise, toasted almonds, ooh, I know I'm gonna like that, on white bread. And then the last one is Barber's cheddar cheese and plum tomato on onion bread. Now I do know that Barber's cheddar is going to be nice and sharp. I do like a sharp cheddar cheese. I really do. And you know what? I'm going to give those plum tomatoes a try as well. I think it's going to be just a lovely little dark horse sandwich, especially for me. You know, tomatoes. But I'm trying. I really am trying to like those tomatoes. Next we have scones. We have plain spiced fruit and cheese scones. I always like a little bit of cheese, served with homemade seasonal preserves, lemon curd, and chilled clotted cream. And then we're going to round this all up with our sweet course with an apple and cinnamon tart, a pistachio and raspberry roll, a hazelnut and chocolate deluxe, and finally a vanilla and red fruit choux. I'm really looking forward today. I love, because I do so many afternoon teas for you guys, that we're getting into different foods, you know, different sandwiches, different sweets. And I even went for peppermint tea. Normally, you know, you just don't think to do peppermint tea, but you know, it is the holiday time. So peppermint tea, candy cane, I'm kind of like rolling with this. I don't know. But you know what I do know? I'm going to have plenty of rabbit juice today.
So we're at the, I don't know where we are. Where are we?
We're at Rubens at the Palace, right next to across the street from Buckingham Palace.
Across the street from Buckingham Palace, and that's what's actually quite nice, because we're facing the window, hence the glare of light on us, especially on me. But you get to see all the comings and goings. I've seen judges come and go, I've seen horses go through, all the dignitaries and the royalty are going through. We saw a cavalcade come through with police escorts before. All that's happening right in front of us, which we're not showing you, but
we might show you.
We might. We've got some video of that. We might insert that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's really nice to see the back side of the palace. Backside.
The backside of the palace.
The backside. Yeah. So we get to see that and watch that out the window.
We're so
as well.
classy. We're so classy.
Although we are again in the window, so it's kind of like a goldfish bowl. And it's right at a bus stop for all the tour buses, so they all stop, they all get out, and they just look at us and kind of go, oh, hello.
Oh, yay.
Oh, well, this is good. The champagne fairy's arrived.
Champagne fairy is always lovely.
Thank you.
We do like that. What is your name? Nice to meet you. All right. We'll go right around here. Woohoo. Always move out of the way for the champagne fairy. Thank you very much. So the ongoing saga of afternoon tea sandwiches without butter or margarine on the bread. I think we have figured out the situation. I did request in my notes when I booked this afternoon tea that there would be no butter or margarine on the bread. And I believe we did it. Look at this. I don't believe there's going to be any butter or margarine, because they almost gave me some. But the waitress was very on the ball, and she noticed, oh, there's margarine on those sandwiches. So she took those away and gave us these.
You're between me and the food.
Yes, I am. So go for it. Enjoy it. But remember to only take your sandwiches. Just don't plow through. Which, there is something. Our waitress did say if there's something that we really like and we want more of, she said she'd be happy to get some more for us.
Absolutely, she did.
So David will not be going home hungry.
Not that I ever do. But I would say that I'll be off screen eating because I don't do the little bite test and description. I just go, nom, 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 and it goes away. Thank you.
My first sandwich, my first of my festive afternoon tea is Norfolk turkey, sage, onion stuffing, cranberry mayonnaise on charcoal bread. That's why it's black. Look at that. Ooh, it smells very nice and festive. The bread is soft. I'm very happy about this. And it looks like this filling is very generous. And it's a nice size, so let's try. I love turkey. I just love it. It's such a great meat. It is such an identifiable meat. And there was onion stuffing in it with sage. This was actually lacking no flavoring, which sometimes happens, but it was very nice. And the stuffing gave it a little bit of a different texture. I really, really like that. The bread was very nice. Wow, charcoal bread. I don't think I've ever had charcoal bread, which was interesting. I liked it. Everything about the sandwich was lovely. It was a great little holiday sandwich. Yeah, I'm going to eat a little bit more than this. I do like that onion stuffing. David's looking at me going, oh my goodness, look what's going on here.
Oh, I will take a photograph.
He's going to take a photograph of what's happening, and I am going to show you what's going on now. Can you take a video of it?
Oh.
Take a video. It's even more exciting when it's a video. So we've got all of these police people, and then there's a big van that went through, and they're all going through gates. It's very exciting here. Now, at first I thought that this is going to be a very awkward place to have afternoon tea, but I think we have the best seats in the house.
Here's mine. Can we have a look at yours?
And it's gone. And it's gone. So my next sandwich is Scottish smoked salmon with chive, cream cheese on sun-dried tomato bread. I'm realizing here that they have a lot of different kinds of breads here. It's not just brown or white bread. So it's kind of fun. It gives you just a little hint of flavor. I smell a ton of smoke on this smoked salmon. Definitely. Bread seems nice. Definitely. It doesn't seem like this has been made too long ago. Little crunchy, but not too bad. I think what's getting me is that I want to tear into this. So let's try. I really, really like this smoked salmon. It's really nice. There seems to be 2 layers of smoked salmon, which is very welcoming. The sun-dried tomatoes, there's just little hints of it through the bread, as you can see right there. Lovely. It's like one of the most perfect balances of smoke, and just a little bit of that cream cheese. Very good. It's almost a little bit more elevated than just salmon and cream cheese, if that makes any sense. Yeah, very, very nice sandwich. I tell you, the best champagne fairy ever. We don't know how much we're drinking now because she keeps topping us up, which is kind of fun. A very fun thing to do on a Monday afternoon. My next sandwich is a roast beef sirloin with horseradish cream on beetroot bread. Look at how beautiful and pink this is. That is lovely. And it looks like there's a lot of meat on it. And this bread feels so fresh and fluffy. And there's a bit of, I guess this is rocket. There's rocket in there as well. I'm hoping there's a lot of horseradish to wake up the roast beef, because generally to me roast beef is very bland, but I have a feeling, oh, it smells very nice. I think this is going to be good. My wish has been granted. There is definitely some horseradish going on in there. And the rocket, it gives that bitter edge as well. The sirloin itself is very tender. I mean, you bite into it and it just melts in your mouth. Yeah, it's a very nice sandwich. And like I said before, there's nothing bland so far with these 3 sandwiches. I think I think they're very, very nice. I'm not upset here at all. And I will also tell you, nobody has buttered my bread, which is always a welcome thing for me. So once again, I've got a lovely bit of chicken grained mustard and mayonnaise with toasted almonds, and I'm looking forward to this. So let's try it. It smells beautiful. You know, I'm actually not going to take it right in my mouth. I'm going to cut it in half and proceed there. And I'll let you know how it goes. I did not grow up with chicken salad sandwiches, but I love them now. You can tell the mayonnaise with the mustard. It's been mixed up with roasted chicken, so it has that beautiful, beautiful flavor profile. It is beautiful. And then we have a soft white bread, but then the whole outside has the almonds, toasted almonds, which gives you that crunch. So what's very unique about these sandwiches that we've had so far is that there's been so many different textures in each of the sandwiches. So it's not just soft, there's always a little bit of crunch, or there's been a sharpness or a strongness to each one of the sandwiches. And that is why I'm really enjoying this afternoon tea. I think they're doing an exceptional job on these tea sandwiches. Yeah, festive afternoon tea here is really going very well. My last sandwich right now is going to be Barber's cheddar with a plum tomato on onion bread. Here it is. And I was just reading about this, going, cheddar, onion, and cheese. That is like David's favorite sandwich ever. Whenever he raids the refrigerator when he's hungry, this is it right now. It smells so good. He may be onto something, so let's try. I think you're getting my reaction to the tomato. That tomato was a bit too real for me. I'm going to have another bite and see if it doesn't surprise me as much. So if you don't like tomato, you'll understand what I'm speaking of. I'm getting a look from my husband right here, and he's going, please let me have the rest of this. Yeah. So I'm going to have another bite because you have to have at least two. I just gave him the yes. Yeah, well, I'm taking his champagne then. It's what happens when you're married, you know, you have compromises, right? You can have my tomatoes and I will take your champagne. I think that works.
I'm happy.
His mouth is full. He's not saying much.
I'm happy.
His eyes kind of glaze over once he starts eating, so it's all go. Honestly, to give the last sandwich, the Barber cheddar with the plum tomato and onion bread justice, it was a nice sandwich. The onion bread was soft and fluffy. There was a ton of tomatoes, which is always nice, and they were very red. They were not light pink, so they were nice and fresh. And the Barber cheddar was lovely and sharp. It's how it should be, and David loved it. I didn't not love it. It's just there's more to go on, and you know, I did get myself another turkey sandwich. So to me, this is where it's going. Turkey sandwich, oh yeah. So we're now at halftime, and we have our lovely scones. This is a spiced scone. Look at how beautiful it is. I can't imagine how much different a normal currant scone will be, but this is a spiced scone. Looking forward to this. We're gonna get into it. The bottom is much larger than the top, but that's okay. I will let you know how it goes. I've got my scone. I have beautiful spiced pear, homemade preserves, and some lovely clotted cream. I can't wait to try this. There was 3 different kinds of scones to choose from, but I did do the spiced fruit one because it is a festive holiday tea. So let's try it. It's a scone. Sometimes scones are amazing. Sometimes scones are a scone. In America, honestly, like a biscuit. That might be a really horrible thing to say, but it's kind of like a biscuit with raisins in it, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't grand. Cheers. Oh gosh, mine's nice. Can't take him anywhere. So my first of the sweets is the apple and cinnamon tart. Oh, there it is, and it has caramelized apple, pecan frangipane, and lemon marmalade. So I'm going to try this with my knife and fork, and it has a lovely sugar snowflake. So I will let you know how it is. I get a lot of apple. I do not get a lot of spice. I feel that the pastry shell is definitely something that I've tried before. It's nice, but it does not go, oh my gosh, this is holiday orama time. So yeah, it was definitely decent. It was definitely a one bite, and it was lovely, but it was nothing magical. My next beautiful sweet is a pistachio and raspberry roll. Oh, this looks absolutely lovely. I'm really looking forward to trying this. Here is a bit of the cross section of this lovely pistachio and raspberry wrap. So the pistachio cake around of it was very thin, but the raspberry was very pronounced to it, and it was all very moist. It wasn't dry or horrible. It was really lovely. I really enjoyed that pistachio and raspberry. Yeah, very, very nice. Here is my hazelnut and chocolate treat. Let's try it right now. So, if you know what is the Italian dessert? Tiramisu. Tiramisu. That is what it tastes like. It was beautiful. So my last sweet is vanilla and red fruit choux. I was told it's not show, it is choux. So here it is, and also it is vanilla mascarpone mousse and a red fruit gel. So I'm going to try this with my fork and knife and see what happens. I would not say it's a holiday flavor, but it's just a nice flavor. So there's a harder shell, like a flavored chocolate shell. Then it went into a cake bit, and then softness on the inside. It's very juicy and moist and lovely, but it was not holiday, you know, like spicy kind of stuff. Thank you very much, Champagne Fairy. Yeah, a lovely little patisserie to finish off this glorious afternoon tea here at Rubens at the Palace. We had a delightful time at Rubens at the Palace. Way too much rabbit juice, so I'll end this festive vlog here. See you next Friday at 5 p.m. GMT for the third installment of London's Festive Afternoon Teas 2023.